surely after 30 minutes, you would think that I would be justified in bringing that whip out and start whipping on you and saying, just get in that, get in that arena. Well, maybe not in 30 minutes. How about 2 hours? What if I worked with you for 2 hours? I said, the snakes won't bite you. It's okay. I'm the snake whisperer. I get down in the snakes and I show you that they won't bite you. Even if I do all of that after 2 hours, do you really think, if it was you, do you really think I would be justified at that point of bringing that whip out and starting to beat on you and saying, hey, you just don't want to do this, get in those snakes? Probably not. When we ask that horse to cross something that he's afraid of or go by something that he's afraid of, that's basically what we're doing. And that's the decision that he's making. He steps off in those snakes. Now, if he trusts us and the snakes don't bite him, no big deal. If he doesn't, if the snakes do bite him, if he trusts us and the snakes do bite him, he's going to die. Now, most of us normal people, which I'm right in the middle of, in less than 5 minutes, when we approach that scary object, we're saying to him, you're just playing games, you're not really afraid, you're just da-da-da-da-da, you're being stupid, get off in those snakes. We're already pushing. We think people are amazing that will work with a horse for 2 hours, and not lose their patience, not lose their temper, and continue working with them. But if it was us, that was put in the same position, that 2 hours would seem like a very short period of time before we would step off in those snakes. So when we compare courage, to a horse, and you think about it, sometimes a horse will make that life and death decision 2 or 3 or 4 times on a trail ride. And we just go home and have dinner. We don't even think anything about it, what he really did. So the horse can teach me, even though he's not more intelligent than I am, he can teach me to be more adaptable in my life. He can teach me to become more forgiving in my life. He can teach me, just like God. God says, John, you're to forgive somebody 7 times 70. A lot. And he does that because he knows it's better for me in my life. If I don't forgive somebody, then I have to carry the remembrance of why I'm angry at them, what they did. I have to relive that hurt over and over and over again. Where if I forgive them, in a way it's forgiving myself and freeing up my own life. Well, the horse, it's the same way. The horse can teach me, even after years and years and years and years of being treated one way. He can look at me and he says, John, I see you've changed today. And because you have changed, I will not hold the past against you. So the horse can teach me how to be a better person in my life. And he can teach me how to have more courage. He can teach me, how to turn over sometimes control of my life when I really don't want to, and let other people guide my life. So when we just look at the surface of a horse, we see this big animal who's not very bright, that we think is stubborn, doesn't want to get along, wants to throw his head, wants to be afraid, and, is teasing us and trying to get even, trying to embarrass us, da-da-da-da-da. And when we start looking deeper than that, we see so much more. And the more, I play with them and learn about them, the more I respect them for what they can teach me in my own life.
Did you personally have an epiphany or a moment that you had